This is the old fan, Addis, that you had put in just before you left for Texas. And I thought I'd try something. I've put in fans before, but I'm getting a little older now. So Lincoln is unavailable, so I'm going to try this myself. It's 11 o'clock at night on a Thursday, May the 28th. Is it the 28th? Yeah, I think it's the 28th. No, it's the 27th. I'm about to try putting in this fan by myself in the dining room. Okay. I have to use this bucket here to mount this thing because this is totally creative. I need more height to get the fan up to the ceiling. Okay, this fan is a little different. There's no ball in there. So this is a 7/16 nut that I have to take 4 down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop this. I have to take this down in order to get the blades and all that off. A little time consuming. Hopefully, and then I get to the nuts. It's a Hunter fan that I've been trying to install for almost a week. I've called technicians. Nobody wants to do it. Said I should buy the parts. It's difficult. But I fell in love with this fan. And I wanted it in this house. But as you can see, all these things are not conventional. The only thing conventional is probably the junk box. But this I created by looking at different parts stores, hardware stores. And so I have one on either side to hold it to this joist. With difficulty finding this because the sheetrock was covering, and everywhere I punched, it was nothing. So I had to break this out. So now I finally got it. Now the wiring was different. Red to red, black to black was not working. So I have an engineering son, Addis. I want to thank you for helping me out. He was able to instruct me over the phone what wires go where, and I have power. So that's excellent. So I'm in the final stages of making this work. I'm going to clean this up. Nobody would believe that I would have done this because all I do is I don't get my hands dirty. But I had this burning desire to get this fan in this house, in this ceiling. So here I am going through the final stages. And I'm going to put back the lighting set and clean her up and make it go. There's a lesson here that I want to share with not only you, but especially black men and black women. Well, the grandeur is coming. As you can see, imagine out of 4 lights, I have 1 lit, and I'm at my slowest speed with the brass background. Just fantastic. Okay, this is the finished product. And wonderful. with just one lamp on. There are four, but just one lit. Just absolutely gorgeous. Amazing. It takes a village to raise a child. You've heard that before. Apply that to any ambition you want realized and see how realistic and profound that comment really is. Columbus had an idea, but it took a village for it to be substantive. For an African American male, this is so hard. Why? Because invariably he is in a village of unachievers. When he looks around him, there's hardly any others who have erected pillars for eternity. Many of these people are highly educated, but work for others. They retire, they live comfortably, but they're alone. Finding solace, some of them, in their grandchildren, many of whom step on their grandparents to different platforms that these grandparents cannot or could not enjoy for untold social, political, and medical reasons. Knowing this to be the globe of the ambitious black man, he must have a very high self-esteem, and that should not ever be deterred. He cannot depend on his mate or his village for any such support, because it's porous. I am not boastful about myself, but I have many times been told, don't do this, don't do that, why not get someone else? Perhaps as simple as replacing a door lock, you might be discouraged because you are middle or upper class black man. Why go to the moon? Why an electric car? Think of the villages that those men came from. Here they are today. So, the experience that I just had, that I'm referring to with the installing the fan in, despite the recommendations, do this, do that, is a dream that came true for me. And my encouragement is to the black man. Let us dream and keep working at our dreams, black men, even into our 70s. Because we might enjoy some of the mightiness spoken of in the biblical annals. 70 years are given to us. Some even live to 80. But even the best years are filled with pain and trouble. That comes from Psalm chapter 90 and verse 10. So in reference to that, I will leave my comment, which is, while others are left to reminisce of what could have been had they followed through with their dreams. I'm Oswald S. Copeland. This is June the 10th, 2021. Keep on dreaming, and I'll applaud your achievements.